Hey guys, never stop dodging it today, and if you haven't seen the summoning video I released earlier today, check it out because it leads to this video where I get to showcase the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Gogeta. Like, he seems ridiculous. His stats are pretty good. His defenses aren't the best, but he's only 2 stars. What would you expect? His strike and blast both bring something. His strike gives strike damage up, which is so that he gets plus 20% to strike damage inflicted for 2 timer counts if you use it, and blast damage up plus 10% to damage inflicted to self for 10 timer counts. So whoever uses those cards gets those power-ups when they use that strike and blast, which is pretty good if you ask me, because a lot of units he could pair with will just be absolutely ridiculous with those. This ability on his blast is pretty good anti-armor. I think the other character that has this is LF Piccolo, and it's really good because plus 100% to blast damage inflicted against enemies' armor. So people that have armor piercing abilities on their strike is gonna get more damage from blast from this guy, which I always think is cool. They could make further things in the future that makes it really sick, like it just stops their blast armor or anything like that, so they can't go through it, which would be ridiculous. His blue card deals massive impact damage plus 30% to damage inflicted. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade minus 50% to health restoration. Pretty good for a blue card if you ask me, and I'm pretty sure it'll hit hard because it's massive impact. Okay, his green card reduces damage received by 30% for 5 timer counts upon activation. Counters the tap attack, tackle and strike, and when it activates he draws a strike, restores his ki by 40 plus 50% to damage inflicted, cancels enemy attribute upgrades, makes it so they can't switch for 5 timer counts, and it's comboable with everything, so you could just go to town on that person. And then his ultimate move, supreme impact damage, that is insane, plus 30% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 timer counts, nullifies their endurance and has blast armor. Honestly, these supreme ultimate moves are just ridiculous. We saw with VB what his ultimate could do, and we just know that this ultimate is going to be just as ridiculous, and I haven't even seen it yet, so hopefully it could be sick. His main ability, he gets his ultimate, restores own health by 30%, ki by 40, gains attribute upgrade minus 100% to enemy sustained damage for 30 timer counts. That's pretty insane. Nullifies own attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions for 30 timer counts as well. That's just ridiculous. The fact that this main ability makes it so that his ultimate move could just be absolutely destructive is ridiculous. I got the first Z ability for sagas from the movie character, it boosts them. Strike and blast attack is pretty good to have for a Z ability, so that's pretty good. Okay, so this applies from battle start, plus 60% to damage inflicted, reduces damage received by 30%, and plus 50% to ki recovery. That's ridiculous for just being in the match. And then he gets these when he enters the battlefield, restores health by 10%, restores ki by 30, plus 20% to damage inflicted, gains buff effect, nullifies enemies' special actions that activate when changing cover for 10 timer counts, and that happens 3 times, so it's similar to the Jiren that came out, which is pretty ridiculous because getting rid of cover changes is so good. He does plus 25% damage to powerful opponents, applies these effects if he lands a strike or blast, so he gets plus 10% to damage inflicted, and he can go up to 50%, plus 5% to ultimate damage, which can go to 30%, and he cover changes strike attack himself. Honestly, he's ridiculous, a really good unit just by looking at his kit, and it's a Gogeta Blue, man. I've got to try him out on a Fusion Warrior team. I don't have the Z ability for Fusion Warriors. I'll need to have him at 6 stars, which I honestly doubt I'm going to get him to 6 stars because getting him at 2 stars was a challenge. But yeah, I'm going to try him out on this team. I'm most likely just going to use him with the Kefla and VB. Like, imagine that you could have VB and GB on the same team. That's ridiculous. Okay, let me show you the equipment. Actually, let me change these. Yeah, these are better equipped, so all pretty good for these characters. And yeah, I'm just going to be using the GB, Kefla and VB, and just be mowing down some people in VB. So let's get to it. Okay, God Key.
Well, well.
honestly a team I might showcase in the future, but I'll use a more interesting version, so look forward to that. Okay, that was a nice work from them. It's just ridiculous that you could have GB and BB on the same team. I don't know, saying GB seems weird because I'm so used to just saying BB or something. You messed up there. Let's get GB going. Decent damage, and he's doing it to himself. I don't know whether that's because of his defensive capabilities or his offensive capabilities are just really good, so that it does do a lot of damage to even himself. We'll have to see. I'll need to take a hit myself to see whether I get killed easily or hurt. I'm surprised they took that. I was gonna try and use a green card, but I might as well test out his defense. Honestly, mine's tanking better than his was. I'm not letting you just take him out like that. To be honest, I might actually gone into Kepler. I don't know whether this will kill or not. You know what? I'm kind of surprised. This is actually the first time I've seen. Okay, that's not good. Seen his ultimate move where it hasn't been like them trying to use it for a legendary finish, because every single time I've gone up against a Gogeta Blue, I've just made it so that they couldn't use it. Or the legendary finish anyway. Let's heal up a bit. Maybe I'll just rising rush these. Might as well. You know what? I'll go green because I literally just used green. It'd be kind of silly if they chose green as well. I have no idea why you used green. Maybe you thought because of Gogeta Blue I'd have it. I don't know. It was kind of odd. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. There's a lot of damage there. Yikes. Okay, let's get. Okay, you tap me away. Doesn't matter too much though. Okay, can I get a legendary finish? First match. Come on, don't quit. And you know what? You gave me a pretty good forfeit screen there. I don't mind. That's hilarious. He's just punching himself in the gut, and just look at his face right there. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. That's hilarious. Anyway, GG. Okay, another God Key team with GB. I haven't seen a lot of GBs over the last few days, so coming across a lot of GBs now that I've got is kind of odd. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. That's a very powerful blue card. Yep, I knew you were gonna do that. I kind of messed it up, but it doesn't matter too much. Just get some damage in. That's kind of annoying, so I was gonna go into GB after this and just hit him with a blue card. I'm surprised you used it so early. One more? Okay. I'm gonna get my vanishing back though. Let me avoid this. Okay. Don't know why you fell for that. I missed the card. I tapped in between the cards. I hate it when that happens. Honestly, it's the worst. I'm gonna sack off VB here. I don't care if they buy the weapon. That's so annoying. I messed up because of that. I don't know why there's gaps in between the cards. I honestly don't. It's such a painful feature. Like, it happens more times than you think. I think I've seen Goesh and other people play the game and just miss cards as well. Wow, that's a lot of damage. He does a lot. You know, I'm kind of surprised you brought him in. He's your best character on your team. Like, I know you got GB there, but you got rid of him over Vados, which doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, goodbye. $6.3 million damage. I tried to go for small tap. I need to get more used to that because I tried to go for it and then do it again and it just continued it instead. Okay, it's a 2v1 using GB. You know what? Thank you for not finishing them off there. You know what? That was kind of silly of you coming up to tap me like that. I don't mind if you kill her. I'll just be able to kill you with GB. You know, I'm gonna stop saying GB, man. It just seems so weird. I'm just gonna say Gogeta Blue, man. I mean, maybe he'll catch up to me and grow on me or something. Wow, okay. I mean, that might have cost you right there doing that. You gave me a perfect advantage right there. I thought they were going to use their ultimate as well, so I wanted to do a clash with them, but I guess not. Anyway, we want so GG. So it looks like we're coming across a yellow blue setup. Yeah, okay. It's got 2 blue LFs and then 1 yellow LF, which isn't bad, but it's normally a yellow blue setup which you want. I guess you can use yellow blue, but it just means the blues are a bit more vulnerable to green units. Okay, that was a nice drop. Okay, they got me that time. I didn't expect them to bring in Broly right after they brought in GB. There you go. It's become too much of a common thing for me now. I'm literally going to be saying GB all the time. I can't help it anymore. Already? Kind of surprised you just did that. It's not going to do too much damage here. Change. And I don't think you got like the most amount of buffs going. Yeah, that wasn't even that crazy. Man, you just like using your main ability, don't you? Okay. Hopefully this can kill. Don't swap out. Thank you. Okay. They should have swapped out there, but I don't know why they didn't. Okay. It feels like I'm going up against the bot, but it's not like an obvious bot. Oh no. I'm gonna treat it as if it's not a bot. It didn't seem like they were a bot from the choosing screen because they were in a guild and stuff. And I mean, they're using 3 LFs together, so I guess could still be a normal person but just wanted to use these LFs together because they are good LFs. Okay. That isn't as surprising as I thought. If it was a bot, they probably would have just taken it to the face. I'm just gonna use it, might as well. I think it'll kill. Come on, give me the legendary finish. Nice. My favorite LF. Full stop. So there you have it, guys. That's the first time I'm seeing that legendary finish, and my god, that's an insane legendary finish. Like when the videos and stuff came out, I saw like the previews of them, but I didn't watch their Broly's legendary finish or Gogeta's legendary finish because I wanted to experience it myself when I'm using it. But yep, definitely my favorite legendary finish in the game, without a doubt. Like even this Gogeta Blue, he's really something else. Like I have him at 2 stars. I know saying I have him at 2 stars, he needs to be more starred up is like obvious, but even at 2 stars he's really good. I could see him at 6 stars being what the optimum amount of stars you want it to be at, but his legendary finish, getting him to 6 stars is not an easy task. You probably won't get him 6 stars until like he appears on another banner where you're trying to get another legendary finish or some new characters and he's just there and then you get him a few times. But yeah, he is really good. I enjoyed using him a lot. I'm so glad I finally pulled him like in the last video. So if you haven't checked it out by now, check out the summer video I released earlier today. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, and if you want to see more in the future, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.